It's one of the NFL's newest venues, but it's already earned a reputation as one of its best. This is US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Minnesota Vikings.
Set to kick off.
Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And we're off from US Bank Stadium. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First down 10 at their own 20-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Herbert throwing right away. That's going to be caught. Tony Pollard. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
Lion. Hey, ram.
1st and 10, it's Pollard. Looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. That's Nolan Smith there for the stop.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
From the pistol, it's Herbert. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. No luck finding George Kittle with that one. And it's third down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Putting a receiver in motion. On third down, Herbert. This is brought in. Big gain for Smith and Jigba. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down.
A gain of 26
That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Kappa. 21. Set.
Running here with Pollard from the pistol. He goes the distance. Touchdown, LA! The Chargers start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. Tony Pollard with the touchdown.
Okay, you know what a run like that does? For everybody, for the play caller, for the O-lineman, for the offense, it just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little chunk, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Vikings nothing. Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he won't opt to bring this one out. Content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
LA uses a timeout here. It's second. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
You're not.
Hey, read our key.
Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. Up to the races, middle of the field. And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings finish off their opening drive.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Vikings respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Dameon Pierce now to return it. And And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10.
Set. 380. Set.
They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. Breaks through and breaks away. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
First down. A gain of 12. First down, Los Angeles.
Again, a run to Pollard. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Reeled in by George Kittle. They'll touch him down a couple of yards away from that marker.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
380. 380. 380.
On 3rd and 2, Herbert. And the defender's there to knock this away. And that means it's 4th down.
You know, in this league, you can't start every game with scoring drives, but I think that's a clear picture of why you don't keep this drive sustained. Got to execute on the most important down, and that's 3rd down.
From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2.
Set. Lion.
So now a timeout comes in. They can talk over what to do here on 4th and 2. And they cannot be happy to have spent all 3 of theirs in this opening quarter.
380.
From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2.
Set. 380. Kappa.
On 4th down, they snap it to Herbert. This one to Williams out left side. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. On the draw, the gift to Pollard. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey, easy. We'll go orange. Why did it?
Right back to Pollard. Works his way to the 35. To the house. Touchdown, LA! The Chargers break the tie here in the 1st. Tony Pollard with the touchdown.
Okay, to put this first quarter in perspective a little bit, add a little context. You know what the single-season rushing touchdown record is? 28. 28 in 17 games. Well, LT did it in 16 back in the day, but he's got 2 already here in the first quarter.
Vikings 7. Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35.
35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow. 18, watch out, 53.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. He finds Tigger Cockwell for the grab. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short.
A gain of 12 yards.
I'm just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
First down.
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Chargers territory.
The tackle made at the
Halfway there on
47-yard
1st
line.
down. That brings up
A gain
2nd
of
and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Outside. 18, watch out. 21. Box.
On the handoff, here's Mitchell. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
A 7-yard gain. And the Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the
So before they
40-yard
get the
line.
snap away, we reach the end of the 1st quarter. It's a 14-7 game. More from US Bank Stadium after the break. We're ready now for the 2nd quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive.
Yellow. Here we go. Yellow. Up.
From the gun is Purdy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Devontae Smith. Incomplete.
Was Devontae Smith the intended
Brings up
receiver?
2nd
And
10
now it's 2nd
at the
down.
40-yard line.
I got him. 18, watch out. Yellow.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Yellow.
On 3rd down, Purdy. That throw finds Okonkwo. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Another Vikings first down.
They'll run. This is Mitchell. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Go ahead.
Mitchell up the middle. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Why does this have to happen? Who's that? It's like watching paint dry.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Outside. Let's get that touch.
Here's Mitchell again. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Vikings can tie it up in the second after coming into the lead.
I just love seeing the approach of this entire offense, not settling for anything. Yeah, this running back, he's finding the end zone through the running lanes. But let's give a tip of the cap to the big boys up front because they are setting the tone. 2 drives, 2 rushing touchdowns.
Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Vikings tie things up at 14.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Pierce now on the return. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. Now we'll see the medical team head out towards a Charger who's still on the field and in some pain. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Herbert from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Offense in the hurry up here.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 45-yard line.
Why did it hut?
Herbert with a blitz coming. It's caught again. It's Kittle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Jack Thompson finishing that play off.
He's brought down by Shaq Thompson.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Vikings' 41-yard line.
Trying the inside handoff to Pollard. And he's able to get this down to the 36. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
And the Chargers, first down. A 5-yard gain on the play. First down, Chargers.
Up the middle, here goes Pollard. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 38-yard line.
They send a man in motion.
Hey, that's your man. That's your man. Go. Hey, Kappa.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Man downfield and Myers has it. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain and the chains moving too. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
25 yards. And the Chargers first down.
Here's Pollard. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
He was taken down.
That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Herbert. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here.
And it's third and long.
Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. Sit tight, more coming your way from US Bank Stadium after this. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down.
Ready.
Going with Pollard on the ground. Good running. He rips off about 7. They're still short. 4th down coming up. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know. And you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Makes the score.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone, so the ball is going to be placed down at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Get set. Get set. 18. Love it. Back with the ball. Check it out.
Here's Mitchell. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43.
A gain of 12 yards.
12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Vikings, 1st down.
Again, this is Mitchell. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
It is just so hard, Kate, to get these chunk explosive runs. But what it does now is it especially sets the table in prime scoring position.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Defense still reeling from that last play. Now they're defending 1st and goal from the 3.
53. 18. Watch out.
Williams. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. And it's scooped up by the Chargers. The 50. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he will take it back for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers grow their lead just before halftime. They come up with a stand in the red zone. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own.
Points are huge.
Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down.
Get set. Get set. Here we go.
Mitchell takes it straight ahead, and he's in for the touchdown. The Vikings get to 8 points and the lead.
Kid, I don't think we're alone up here in the booth. Anytime they've reached the red zone, you can feel every eye in the building looking at this guy, and he continues to deliver. That's now 3 opportunities, 3 drives, 3 touchdowns in baseball. This dude's hitting 1,000.
Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Vikings take a 4-point lead.
Vikings 21, Chargers 17. Tyler Bass set to kick off.
Bass now to kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Set.
On the play fake, it's Herbert. He put some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Well, they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw, swatted away by the defense.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. These windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Here he goes, third and long. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Another drop. The last two plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this fourth down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Minnesota spends its second time out here. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. And they could really use a good one here. Coming off a busy week, 5 punts in the loss, and he sends this one away. So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. So the penalty on the return doesn't do them any favors, Brock. A lot more field ahead of them here starting out. Here's a design run. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. Watch out. Yeah, you.
The give now to Mitchell. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
The ball carrier.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's going to be tackled after a pickup of about 5 here. 2nd down.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Yellow.
This time it's a passing play. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And they get this down to the 28. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
Offense is set. First and 10. Handoff here to Mitchell. Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's second 10.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
At the Chargers' 18-yard line.
Here we go.
This is Mitchell. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. Mitchell on the carry. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Yellow.
Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Short pass brought in. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play of it as they get set for 3rd and 6. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. He pushed for it, but they held strong. Gets it up to the marker, but about a yard away, it looks like. 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
Trying to push this past the marker. And he is stuffed at the line. They don't get the yard they need, and they're going to catch a breather. They turn it over on downs.
This running back has had himself a day, but not on that play. Finally, a little bit of catharsis for everyone on that defense to keep him from the first and get a turnover, a much-needed turnover on downs.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Herbert now, blitz coming. Kittle's got it on the slant. And he's going to have this up just a little bit shy of the 20. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Pushing it up past the 30. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. 1st and 10, Herbert. Escapes the pocket. Not a lot of room for him. He makes it to the 34. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle.
Positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
Herbert now. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. They've got a man in motion. On 3rd down, Herbert. Complete beyond the marker. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then. And the running back's still doing it to this day.
First and 10, it's Pollard. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Hey, go lion. Set.
On the draw, the give to Pollard. That's going to be 6 on the run, so that brings up third and right around 8.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
On third down, Pollard. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the third quarter. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. The Chargers have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. Down a score. They're going to go for this on fourth down. Man in motion here. Desperation time here on fourth. He makes the catch. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. So they keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on fourth down.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on fourth down, it may mean sometimes thrown into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
Running here with Pollard from the pistol. We'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Set. Go.
On the carry, here's Dameon Pierce. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
First and goal, Chargers.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here, first and goal.
Delta, stop.
Here's the give to Pollard. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take a fourth quarter lead. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
Let's see, Kate, I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What we could call this, other than simply splendid?
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers push their lead to 3.
21. Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10.
Here we go. Motion. Yellow. Honey. Yellow.
Now Purdy. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. He's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end. Mitchell gets it from the gun. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down to the 16-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
First down.
Here's Mitchell again. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up first and goal.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
3 yards on the pickup, and they're 3 away on second and goal.
Brings up second and goal at the 3-yard line.
Get set. Get set. Ready, team. Watch out. Here we go.
They'll look to run with Williams. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got third and goal.
Brought down at the 2-yard
Offense to the line
line.
fast.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now third and goal.
Hey, watch your back. Watch your back on the backfield.
Another for Williams. The stand continues. This one doesn't even make it back to the line, Brock, and it sets up fourth and goal. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready, team. Yellow. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Play clock getting close to 0. We get a timeout. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. This could be the snap that decides this game. It's fourth and goal.
Get set. Get set. Line around, up. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go, boys. Yellow. 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 Up.
Desperation time here. No, it's incomplete. So instead of the field goal tie in this game, they're still going to trail by 3 after they turn it over on downs.
Result of the play is a
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10.
Line.
Putting a receiver in motion. They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
It's a loss of a yard.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Chargers holding on to a field goal lead. Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes second and 11. He finds Smith and Jigba right side. And they bring him down up at the 12-yard line.
To Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. It's a gain of 6. Brings up third and 5.
So now here's third and 5. And he sent a man in motion. Here he is to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incomplete situation, 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Look at them, they don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. They've got a man in motion.
Home troops right. 59, 59. Let's go.
He'll look to throw it. This is brought in. Big gain for Smith and Jigba. At the 20. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers make it a 9-point advantage. Jackson, Smith and Jigba with a touchdown. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. So after thinking it over, these guys lining up for 2.
The Chargers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Herbert to throw once more. And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for 2, but it doesn't work out.
Chargers 30, Vikings 21. Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out, so no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Heads up. Yellow.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Gets it downfield, on target to Watson. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Down a couple of scores. Those 2 timeouts they've got left are going to be crucial. Here's 1st down.
Yellow. Yeah, you. Motion. Reset. Yellow.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Yellow.
From the gun is Purdy. Has it at the 7. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Pass on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings cut the lead down to just 2.
Chargers 30, Vikings 28.
So everything comes down to this onside kick with less than a minute to go. And this kick is covered by the Chargers, and that should sum this game away. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on first down. Sign quarterback run here. Minnesota spends its second time out here. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Back into that favorite formation they go, Brock, forcing those guys to burn a timeout. They're drawing up for him. Now the Vikings use their third and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. They can't end it with a knee, but this would run out some clock. He's drawn up for him. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. They're out now, ready to punt it. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. So the Chargers take this one on the road. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chargers as we bid you farewell from Minneapolis.